Assalamu alaikum, welcome to a safe training center. Today video we are going to talk and cover different topics. Basically it's related to most of the violation that our drivers did in the last year or so. Like some of them we highlighted because we can easily avoid them and we can minimize the accident and we can keep ourselves and the driver safe. Like the first and the most important one is basically the causes of rollover. If we understand the causes of rollover, we will be able to minimize the accident. Once we control the cause over, we can easily control like not to use any device or not to drink or eat anything while we are driving. The third thing what we have to do, we have to make sure that before we move on the track, we have to secure the load and we make sure that we check all the necessary things before moving the track. The fourth one is basically about keeping the safe distance between two cars. Like we have to make sure that we follow the basic standard 3 seconds, 4 seconds and 5 seconds rule when we are following another vehicle, and that will give us the advantage to control the accident. And when we are making the changes in our line, so we have to make sure we follow the safety rules, giving the indicator and then taking right, and accordingly we move on. And if it's necessary, change it, otherwise keep the same line. Then we have to make sure that we follow the traffic speed. What happened, most of the accident that happened in last year, what happened that the small car suddenly applied the brake and that did not give us driver the time to react it on the time. So we have to make sure that we follow the speed of the road. And the most important thing and the one that is hurting the driver most is the traffic signal. In this video you will see that some of the video we can easily see if we stop our car we can avoid the accident, but the driver is unable to react on time. Then there is another major topic that will help us to understand and minimize the accident is the blind spot. We need to understand what are the areas where the driver cannot see it while he is driving, but you can see him, so we have to avoid those areas. The last but not the least, the most important thing is we have to use the seat belt all the time to avoid and minimize the injuries. So we will carry on in details about these. We can see in the coming video that all of the drivers, they were not able to control it because of the speed and the center of gravity, because they tried to reduce the speed but it was too late. So most of the vehicle that you are seeing here, they lost the control and they lost because of the speed and gravity. So we have to be very careful when we are driving the trucks at that speed at the corners. Now if you look at the coming video, you will see the speed and the use of mobile, the effect of it. The driver was using mobile and not able to notice it. The next video is about load securing, that the driver is driving and if you see the object is flying from the trailer, so you have to be careful when you are loading. This one is basically about leaving the safe distance between two cars, because you can see the first try apply the brake and all of them just because of the distance not able to maintain it. But this one is really critical because you have to maintain the same speed of the road, because the small car tried to stop it at the corner but he did not notice the truck that is coming after him. So we have to be careful when you are driving. All this because of one small car. This one just because of the lane and changing the speed. If you notice, the car that applied the brake was not able to control it. This one, if you look at, is crossing the signal. You have to be very careful because even if it's green, you have to be careful. Maybe the driver coming from the other side is not able to control and is going to cause the accident for you. So you have to be careful. Even if it's green and remote area, slow down and look at all the sides and then move on. If you notice that there is a problem, so stop. Like this is the best example. The signal is red and he does not notice. Now it caused an accident for us. So it happened. We have seen it all the time, that you may think the red is allowing us or the green is allowing us, but no, it's not like this. Now this one, if you see, the driver is coming so fast that even he saw the signal is green but cannot control his speed and cause the accident. And in this video we can see that the small car, he stopped and he thought that he is safe, but he forget about the blind spot, and now because of it, it caused the accident. Now when you are moving next to the car and it's a long trailer, you may be squashed because you think you can control it, but no. Now this one is also the result of blind spot, as we have know that we have few areas where the driver, the big vehicles, cannot see the small vehicles. So you have to be careful when you are on those blind spots. You may be thinking you are safe, but actually you are not until the accident happened.